Hello and welcome. I'm your host Elizibar. This is Red Rooster Season 1, Episode 2. Because why should we just put number 2, which everybody in the universe understands in the context of a comic book or other periodical, when you can make it more complicated and try to reinvent the comic book numbering wheel? Hey, that's how it goes. I'm not going to talk too much about the plot. The plot's actually kind of interesting. It's very much a kind of story like the Sinister Six, or all of Billy Batson's enemies with Mr. Mind getting together to fight him. Like we got a bunch of villains. They've all ganged up, and now they're carrying out like some heinous scheme to topple the hero and try not just to beat the hero, but to like utterly demoralize and destroy him in the process. Kind of cool stuff. Some of the art in here looks really good. The villains, like there's some kind of cool looking stuff going on there. I don't want to dwell on that too much. I want to get over to here. So when Mitch really puts his time into the art, he's actually like arting it up seriously, it looks great. Yeah, sure, it's kind of a loose, sketchy kind of style, but it looks great. Look, this car is lovingly rendered. He looks great. All the stuff in the background, you even got this little like half toning right here to, indicate the shadows. Like there's a lot of great looking stuff in this book. You got Strong Boy, who is, I don't think you should really call him a boy anymore. He should just be like Strong Man at this point, Maybe Strong Bad, since he and Red Rooster don't seem to get along too well. And look, he's giving this big dude a rifle or something. Like, why does he need that? And there's actually a funny bit in here where he's been gone, right? Red Rooster's been gone. He's been gone long enough that this stuff is at his like parents' barn, and his parents have been using his stuff, his superhero gear, for farm purposes. Let's go catch the cow. Let's use a bomb to get rid of varmints. That kind of crazy stuff. And why not? That's a very endearing, kind of real feeling piece of this book, is that kind of stuff. It's really well thought out, and it's fun. Now you can see like Strong Boy's face over here, plus all his dialogue with Red Rooster. There is simmering resentment. There is discontent in the house of the chicken. He's pretty upset about the choices Red Rooster has made, as Red Rooster has gone off to Hollywood to make money. And of course Red Rooster's like, I got to do all that stuff to pay for all this stuff. An understandable proposition. Now the villains, they go and they attack like the county fair, and they're going to go do, some bad things to people there. And that's just typical villain stuff. And it's all, of course, to lure Red Rooster. Now, the plan isn't exactly that shallow. There's more to it. I'm not going to say what it is because I want it to be a surprise. But it all has to do with, I'm going to flip over to these pages. It all has to do with what's going on at the little airfield. Now, you know how I was like, oh, this is lovingly rendered over here. We're now looking at like sketches and colored layouts. There's not as much detail here. I mean, look, the car, lovingly rendered. The car, not so lovingly rendered. Like, if you look at that and you do something other than tell me that that's like your thumbnail sketch, or that's, your layout or something, and then you slap some colors on it, I'm going to give you a really, really funny look. All right? As the book goes on, the art becomes less and less finished. Let me find her earlier in the book so you have a direct comparison to what I'm talking about here. Where does she show up? Is she right in the inside? Front cover, maybe? Yeah, she is. Like, there she is. Like, you can see. It's that same style, but it's fleshed out. She's got little details on her legs, all those little tassels. Flip over here. Look at this. Look at the lines here in the tassels. This is like me noodling with a Sharpie, man. Let's go back. We can go back. We have the power. We have the technology. All those little lines in the tassels, see how delicate they are? How there's shading and detail on them? Crude, fast, unfinished. When I saw the art do that, it pulled me, it just grabbed me by my collar, and it just pulled me right out of the story. It's like, this book was not finished. And I don't get it. I don't get it. I know if you look like, okay, he founded a company and stuff and all that. But he's also had like 2 years to draw, 80 pages of comic. If that many pages. That's my thought on the matter. So there's stuff I really like about this. It's just not a finished comic book. Issue. I should be specific. Obviously, there's no part 3, so the story is unfinished, but the issue, the art is rushed. They sold me, in Walmart, sketches. Colored sketches, mind you, so they look nice enough, but they're not complete. You all have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I sure hope to see you again next time. Until then, bye-bye.